Happy Saturday, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the Heal Your Way Forward Collective. I have figured that I am going live in all of the places at the same time because why not? This is going to be a create our way forward. Yeah, we have so many taglines. I got distracted with Substack. This is just going to be a check-in live for tonight. We're going to do just the body, again, observing our body sensations. I got the fam over here on Substack. They've been with me since I've been setting up this live stream. I know a lot of people are watching the fight. There's a big fight in Las Vegas tonight. I am watching it here on Netflix. So you might hear the fight in the background. You might hear the dryer in the background, whatever. We're just here to be present with each other. And we're also here to practice just a little bit of identifying our body sensations from the day as we create our way forward. I said it, Sam. So if you don't know me, like I'm Maisha T. Hill. I am the curator of the Heal Your Way Forward Collective, formerly known as Check Your Privilege. And we are like running it back and starting from scratch. And sometimes it's just got to be like that. Wow, look at me sound like Dr. Seuss. So Sam was just on Substack, and Sam was like, create your way forward. And then like my writing group is write your way forward. And then everything is something forward. That is always our running joke in the collective. But tonight I'm going to just walk y'all through a body sensation check-in because there's a lot going on in the world. And I would like to be present for us connecting with our bodies and really using that as a liberatory practice because we are a touch-starved society. And I thought I just had body awareness on a slide. I do not, and that's okay. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm giving y'all a cheat. I'm not supposed to show this, but if you're on Substack, you will not see it. I'm sorry. You might want to go to YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram because I am going to share the screen so that the folks can see a game we're going to play. And I want to shout out to Jen and Mitzi who are not here with me to do this practice because we tend to do everything with direct, compassionate communication. We try to do it in a group of 1, 2, or 3. Hi, Antisocial, my friend. This is the exclusive Jess. Noticing the need to record. Pause. I have thoughts. You do that, Sam. Request the touch from your part. Absolutely. I don't want to say it out loud, but yes, do that. So here we go, y'all. If you're watching from the Co-Conspirators Collective, a happy Saturday night. And we are going to look at a slide that is called I Feel It in My Body. So I am going to say a phrase, and I want you all to tell me what you felt when I said it. Y'all following me? We're going to play I Feel It in My Body, and I am just going to say some phrases, and in the comments, I want you all to tell me the word that describes how you feel, all right? If you can't see the slide, don't worry. Don't worry. Just listen to what I'm going to say. So a phrase is going to be shared. When you hear the phrase, you're going to do a quick body scan, and you're going to consider what connects to what feels alive in your body. All right? So we're not going to look at sensations list, but we are going to play a game because, hey, why not? It's like the Maisha T. Hill version of whatever, direct compassion. So here's a statement. Y'all ready? I'm going to say a phrase, and I want you to tell me what you feel in your body. Here it is. What does support look like for you right now? That is the phrase. The phrase is, what does support look like for you now? What do you feel in your body? Again, what does support look like for you right now? What does that feel like in your body? That is the phrase. What does support look like for you right now? Ooh, a gut clench. I have questions about that. We got a gut clench. What is the feeling though? So it's like you're available for immediate help. So if we look at the slides again, we can say it feels like tender. It feels like love. It feels joyous. It feels, right? You're thinking about how does it feel if I ask you that? What does support look like for you right now? What do you feel? And Sam said gut clench. And I have so many questions about that. Vulnerable. Vulnerable. That's a good one. What does support look like for you right now? All right. I'm going to give you guys another phrase. I'm going to say a phrase, and I need you all to tell me what you feel in your body. What is the sensation when I share this phrase? Okay. Oh, so Sam says grateful, vulnerable, and a gut clench. All right. So here's our next phrase. Here we go. I'm going to share a phrase, and you're going to give me the sensation you feel in your body. The phrase is, you should be watching the news. This is the phrase. You should be watching the news. Same tone. You're chilling out and someone's like, you should be watching the news. You should be watching the news. You should be informed. Someone says that to you. I hear a pull was from the other one, being here. Someone has said that to you. Ooh, we got amused on Substack. We got eye rolling. So that's what they did with their body sensation was an eye roll. We got amused. Anything on Instagram, the statement. You should be watching the news. Queasy tummy, constricted chest. There we go. We're getting those body sensations, naming them. I like that eye rolling one. That's good. All right. Let's do a couple more. You ready? All right. We're ready. We're going to do it. Feeling judged and dismissed. Yes. Thank you for naming those body sensations. Thank you all. All right. Here we go. Have you had water today? Have you had water today? Someone just asked you that question. What's your body sensation? Have you had water today? Have you had water today? What would you feel in your body that have you had water today? Sam says that they feel nurtured hearing that. Gratefulness for the reminder. I feel cared for. That's good. Instagram fam. Thanks, Jess. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you one more phrase, and then if you're on Facebook or YouTube, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. All right, y'all ready for this next phrase? Oh, you feel judged again. So interesting how the different answers. And the question was, have you had water today? One person feels judged, one person feels cared for, one person feels nurtured, and another person felt grateful for the reminder. Do you all see in real time how one phrase can hit everybody differently? And so for me, it's like hearing someone says judged, instead of meeting them with like anger, I'm gonna meet them with like, didn't anyone post on YouTube any comments? No comments? Okay, cool. I'm gonna meet them with curiosity. Oh, you seem curious that I asked if you had water today. Tell me about that. I go straight to curiosity. And there's not one way to be or think. Notice I'm not trying to force you to like, I was just being nice. Like the defensiveness, the jade, justify, argue, defend, and explain. I actually had water and you're like, well, Maisha, I feel judged. If I want to defend myself, I was just asking. I care about you. You're my friend, right? Like I could easily personalize that response, or I can say, oh man, friend, I see you feel judged. Like, tell me about that. And then you go into dialogue, right? There's no one way. The only way that I like to say is stay curious and not judgmental. But what I loved about this quick practice is like, yes, and then here's more information that was given to me because I don't know this person well. Neurodivergent person used to feeling criticized. Hello, who else? I think we realize in our collective that most of us are neurodivergent, disabled, intersectional. It's pretty dope. But yes, can totally feel that. Feeling criticized. Absolutely. Here too, Soph just says that she's so familiar with the criticism. Absolutely. Isn't it? It's weird how we think about care versus criticism. That's a whole conversation I might be able to have over the next 26 days. Care versus criticism, and how do you like use your body to sense the difference, which is hard if you're neurodiverse and you don't know how to read social cues and body language. So like when we think about how we co-create and create things around like different models of care or what the future looks like, the future must be inclusive. It must be, Jamila says all the time, multilingual. So there's that. So one more phrase for tonight. Y'all ready? We're gonna do one more phrase. We're gonna talk about the sensation in our body. Hey, Janine, we're playing Feel It in Our Body. I'm just giving a phrase and you're describing your body sensations. All right, so this phrase is the fact that you are not talking about genocides, that you are not talking about the suffering of people. You're just not an activist. You're just pretending. You're performing. Like the fact that you're not, there it is. The fact that you're not advocating right now, you're just a performer. What is the sensation in your body? The fact that you are not advocating right now, you are not an ally, you are a performer. That was a lot. You are not advocating right now. You are not an ally. You are a performer. Hey, friends, thanks for joining. We're playing Feel It in Our Body. So I'm giving statements, and then you all are telling me what you feel in your body. So I see a word of unfair. What is the body sensation of unfair? Right? Tell me the body sensation. So we have heat in my chest. So me saying you are not advocating right now. You are not an ally. You are performing. Someone says heat in their chest. We have I would feel judged, which means sick to my stomach. We'd feel unfair. We'd feel curious and intrigued. So we're describing what we would feel. What is the sensation? If curious was a word, what does curious feel like? We got heat in the chest. We got sick to the stomach. Headache. That is the body sensation. You get a headache. Anybody else? Tension in the arms and shoulders. Those are body sensations. Would anybody hold their breath? I'd probably be like, whoa, what is that? Right? Hey, Anika, thanks for joining us. We're playing Feel It in Our Body. Learning how to connect body sensations before reacting. Really learning about our body sensations. Tension in the arms, sick to my stomach, headache, curious, intrigued, and unfair. Hold my breath. Sam said probably would hold my breath. Absolutely. Definitely also holding your breath. So the invitation from this last statement, right? You said you would probably be holding your breath. Yes. I felt like I couldn't take a deep breath for holding. So it's the breath. That's a really good thing to me, because what that tells me is that we are forgetting in moments of tension the importance of our breath, right? The first thing you do when you come out of the womb is breathe. You belch out a cry and you breathe. The last thing you do is take a breath before you exit. So while you're here on this timeline, your breath is what you have. And that is what you can control, essentially. I can't control the stranger on the internet, but I can control my breathing. I can't control what someone posts on the internet, but I can breathe and catch myself before they catch these hands. Do y'all understand? It's some stuff you see on the internet and you're like, what is happening? But if I can catch my breath before I react, right? Because when I don't catch my breath and I react, most likely you're going to catch hands or see a version of me that many of you on these internet streets have never seen. And so the breath is so important to this journey. The idea that people can say something to us and have so much power over our breath, the thing that we are born into, it gives us life, and then it's the last thing we take before we pass away. No way we're giving our breath away. Not anymore. So for today, if I give you a practice to close for tonight because it's Saturday night, I'm just committed to my 30-day live challenge. That would be to monitor your breath. If someone says something to you on these internet streets, in real life on the streets, just catch your breath. Just try to catch your breath. So for the next 24 hours, from tonight till tomorrow night at 7, whatever your time zone is, catch your breath. Catch your breath. Yes, Jess, it gives you time to pause before responding. Catch your breath. Your breath is life. You know, I have to say, I was just watching some videos again to get my mind in the right place, and the quote was, "Death is promised," and I'm like, "Death is promised." I have one life at my age. I'm in my third quarter, just about, of life, and death is promised. I want my breath. I want my breath to be my life. And as someone who, during COVID, I got a breathwork facilitation. I need to finish up my yoga certification. The breath is something that we can control. It truly is. So for the next 24 hours, your challenge is to monitor your breath, check in on your breath. If we're all in the same collective, let's try to, how's your breath today? That might be my starting point. Are you breathing? Because a lot of times we aren't. There's a lot going on in the world today, and this is my shameless plug to go ahead and get you a copy of this, Heal Your Way Forward, the Co-Conspirator's Guide to an Anti-Racist Future. If I could make a second edition, it would say the Co-Conspirator's Guide to a Liberated Future, and it would have another new chapter. But that's okay. We're going to take what we got and we're going to make it work. But the support for this is going to help so much. We have enough. We're giving copies away. It's great. It's great. It's just great. Like, I wish I could be like some people and be like, it's just great, just get it, and like have a whole bunch of people get it. We're doing 3,000 books in 30 days. I got my poster boards today. I told you I'm making poster boards and flyers. I'm about to be outside. I'm about to be walking up to strangers. Have you read this book? You should. Scan the QR code. These books go in orders. Or else I give these books away, but we can't. So help us fulfill the mission. I think we only need 2,935 to go. So thank you all so much. I'm grateful for all of you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back live 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. And thank you. See y'all later. Good night. Oh, good night, everyone.